fighting on the ground in Iran and across the Middle East intensifying, questions remain about how and when the campaign will end and who exactly will lead the Persian nation in the future. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
Israel stepped up strikes overnight on Iranian-backed Hezbollah targets in Beirut, while at the same time hitting Iranian regime infrastructure in Tehran.
The United States military, together with the wonderful Israeli partners, continues to totally demolish the enemy far ahead of schedule.
Iran's president has confirmed other countries have tried to begin mediation efforts. President Trump responded this morning saying there will be no deal with Iran except unconditional surrender and the selection of a great and acceptable leader.
The president, in phone interviews with news organizations, says he wants the regime's leadership structure fully removed. He's also urged Iranian diplomats from around the world to help.
The United States will ensure that whoever leads the country next, Iran will not threaten America or its neighbors, Israel, anybody.
In Iran, hardline supporters mourned the death of the supreme leader during Friday prayers as the state news agency reports arrangements are being made to select a successor. Experts on the region say the Ayatollah's son has emerged as a leading candidate.
If Mujtaba indeed is chosen as his father's successor, it would indicate that the Islamic Republic is trying to have continuity, is trying to ensure that the Revolutionary Guards, that civil-military relations remain the same.
President Trump says Revolutionary Guard members can have full immunity if they lay down their arms or face guaranteed death.
Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and CEOs of several defense industry firms are expected to meet with the president at the White House this afternoon. The war with Iran continues to hit the economy hard. Crude oil prices are now up more than 20% over the last week. Yesterday was another tough day for Wall Street. The Dow lost more than 700 points, driven by the intensifying conflict.
I really think it's important to control what you can control. That means beefing up your emergency reserve fund, paying down that outstanding credit card balance if you can. If those two things are covered, you know what's really a great thing? To try to put more money into your retirement plan if you can.
And with oil prices expected to spike even higher, Jill Schlesinger also suggests Americans fill up their gas tanks now or try to drive less. According to Gas Buddy, the national average gas price has jumped 32 cents a gallon over the last 7 days to roughly $3.31 a gallon, the highest since August of 2024. Stocks fell again today, adding to their weekly declines. Here's a live look at where things stand right now. The Dow down more than 500 points. And we will continue to follow the latest developments on the war in Iran. Look for the latest updates tonight at 5 o'clock and streaming all day on CBS News New York.